Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners. You are tuning into the Goldylocks Productions presentation of the Spiritual Insight Show with Reverend Tiffany White Sage Woman.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Spiritual Insight Show. I'm Reverend Tiffany White Sage Woman, and so excited to be with each and every one of you this evening. I do realize I have to change the show intro, huh? We are seen on so many different platforms now. Everything changes so quickly. But anyway, that's okay. So hello, and just want to let everyone know my website is, and I'll post that here, whitesagewoman.com. And for those of you maybe who are tuning in for the first time, so welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm also, we're doing something new. We are streaming live not only on YouTube, but on Rumble as well, the Goldylocks Productions channel on Rumble. So welcome to all the viewers who are tuning in this evening. So hello, Ruth. Hello, Richard. Veronica. Yay. Veronica, I see you at Veronica VB. You changed your name. And Wendy. Hello, everyone. Greetings to each and every one of you. Woohoo. So beautiful, beautiful energies still. But it's all good. And happy Sunday. This is June 13th, the middle of June already. Isn't that amazing? And hello, Sugar, Kim. And if those of you who had a chance to watch the Spiritual Message Circle last evening, that was loads of fun. If you missed it, be sure you can catch it. You can catch it on the replay. So let me just say hello to my Rumble peeps here. And all right, there we go. So you can share everyone. Right now, you can't. Well, of course, if you're watching from different platforms, you're not going to see each other's comments. But anyway, that's okay. That's what I'm here for. Too funny, huh? So everyone just take a deep breath and just, how was your Sunday? You know, was it relaxing? Was it stressful? How was everyone's Sunday? How is everyone's Sunday going? Just give everyone a few minutes. Now we still have people arriving and coming in, so give everyone a chance to come in and to this sacred circle, which is a safe sacred circle. And for those of you who are watching for the first time, just thank you for tuning in. And yeah, to my show, to Goldylocks Productions channel. So thank you so much. All right, everyone saying hello. I love that. It's very, very interactive. I love the sharing and the communicating. And so we encourage everyone to do that. So who would feel it like you want to. Yay. All right. So, yes. Woohoo, productive, beautiful sunshine and fun people for today, Sugar, Magma, and Kim. Very good. Very nice. Yes. You've had a very productive weekend, haven't you? So that is amazing. Hello, Robin. How are you, dear? Yay. And yeah. Awesome. So who has a birthday in June? Robin, I know you have a birthday coming up in June, right? Who has a birthday in June? So who's the June birthday babies? Go ahead and place in the chat, the comments there. Who's June birthday babies? And so just want to make a short little comment here. Those that are watching on YouTube, of course, make sure that you subscribe so that way you will be notified for all of the upcoming shows. Be sure to like the thumbs up the shows, my show, and all the shows as well. And for those of you on Rumble, please, if you're watching from Rumble, please subscribe. Hit subscribe. It really helps us. And if you'll hit the plus button for Rumble, it's give me a Rumble. Plus is like a thumbs up, minus is like a thumbs down. So on Rumble, for those of you who aren't aware of that. So yeah, appreciate, a thumbs up, a plus sign, whatever. But anyway, so, I didn't even check today with the Schumann resonance. And let me tell you why, is because the only reason I really check that is when the energy is extremely high. And we can usually feel it now. And what I really, really love is that it's becoming a normal for us. So, they say blackout continues 58 hours. There's a blackout. I'm checking this here. The Schumann resonance, today's peaks is 43. 43, they're talking about a blackout. That's interesting. 58 hours blackout. Huh. Probably because, the eclipse was a couple of days ago. Oh, no. It's their data. Yeah, the data blackout. Wow. Okay, so they were hit. And their 58 hours lack of data. Wow. Okay. So the energies have been high and steady. So the thing about the Schumann resonance is that it records all sorts of things with the frequencies, the heartbeats of the earth, also the sun and sun bursts and anything like that, any sunspots, any vibration from the sun to the earth, everything is recorded. And that energy has been in the past normally a 7 hertz, 7. And for the last, I think I said this, did I say this last week on my show too? That every day it's high and crescendoing up more and more and more. And so it was like, it would be like 10, 11, keep going up into like the 40s, and it kind of just leveled out at the 40s. And that's still very high. What I've noticed, now I've been following this for quite some time, for a couple of years now. And what I have found is that it has, the Schumann resonance would spike high only like maybe once or twice a month. And then, but the last year, or actually I have to say really it's increased since the winter solstice 2020. Since December 21st, 2020, I've noticed that it's like someone just flipped a switch on for high energy, right? And it's like, woo, here we go. So it's no more like once a month or every couple maybe several times a month or every other week or something like that. And now it's just like every day. And so this is how we're getting used to by now these high frequencies, these high vibrations. All right. And so we're experiencing all sorts of crazy things. Even remember last week, my show, the power went out, but I did it on my phone. Remember that? So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna be here until till the phone dies. But we were very lucky, and that didn't happen. And the power came on. So we're having these crazy blackouts. The internet's having some issues. Richard says, "Oh, my electric plate went out as I was cooking dinner." Oh no, was it just your electricity, or just the plates? Finally, bit the dust. but it's things like that, crazy things, right? And I've done this. I've said this before. I used to owe Mercury retrograde. And though, those of you know how I feel about the moon. But the moon has been, taken over by nature and has been reclaimed and is being used for the light now. But so that's all good. So our astrology is really not complete. So I've unhooked from it, and it never resonated with me anyway. So I really just all of that. And when I learned that any planet that's retrograde, it's just an illusion, the optical illusion from us looking up at the planets. But if you were to look at it above, near the sun in space and looking down, you don't see it. It's just us down here. And I'm like, well, how about that? It's an optical illusion. Aren't we tired of optical illusions? That's not in our favor. I was like, so if I just don't give it energy and don't believe in it and am higher than that, it can't bother me. And I'm not going to blame it. I'm not going to blame it, right? Definitely don't blame it. Stay above that. Ooh, yeah. All right, let me go back and read some of these comments. So, and water. How much are you drinking? So much more water. My goodness, I feel like I'm so thirsty all the time. Robin, yes, I do. June 16th. Ooh, 3 days from now, Robin. Birthday girl. Start celebrating now. Just celebrate the whole month. Richard, your car's in the shop. See? Yep. Sugar. Oh, Kim. June 4th. I missed it. Well, happy belated birthday. Again, celebrate all month. I should get Rumble. It's free. Wendy, it's free. It's free to join. Just create an account. And then you can, and then just subscribe to Goldylocks Productions. And you can set what you want to watch. It's compatible to YouTube. It's another video streaming, and you can upload your videos there. And so we'll go back to that in a minute. Let's see, Robin, I'm feeling very good today. Hugs, I love that. Okay, so your whole place, Richard. Yes. Oh, man. Robin, been having electrical problems too. Yeah. Wow. Jimmy worked with a breaker. Yeah, okay. So, it's so that's what we're having. We're seeing all these things taking place. Okay, so the reason why another reason, and here we go. Now let's talk about this for a moment. All right. I want to make sure that Goldylocks Production shows go on without a hitch, even if as smooth as possible. All right. So this is why it's in the event that the big boss bully social medias go down, because you know what, karma, knock, collect. When karma comes knocking, and if and when these sites go down, I want us to be able to watch the shows, to participate. So I actually am suggesting, if all of you love these shows, please get an account on Rumble, because this is where we'll be. Do it now before you're scrambling. Well, not right now during this show time, but not right at this moment. But please do. I do actually highly suggest that you check it out and join us there. I'm going to put the link here in the chat for those in YouTube, where you can join us on Rumble. And there you go. This is the Goldylocks Productions link. You can just click on that and you can set up an account. So there you go. It's free, like I said, unless you get a package, unless you want to live stream. All right. So I did do that because it's the business and the business of being here for everyone. All right. And we take this very, very seriously. We all want to keep our sacred circle sacred, right? And so that's why. And it's this has been the only other place. There's very few platforms like this to where you can live stream to that. Anyway, that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. So, anywho, So check that out. All right. And so what's that you say, Tiffany? When and if and karma comes a knocking? Well, sure, because we all know that light wins. Light has won. In this battle, and it's really this battle of us reclaiming our divinity, and this battle of I really don't like to say a battle of dark and light, but that's pretty much how it feels. And because it's just reclaiming, because love doesn't fight, it's standing in your power. And we are waking up and reclaiming our divinity. That's what that is. All right. There's no fighting for us. The ones that want to fight are the ones that want to defend their security, defend all they know. But there's no fighting. It should all just be very peaceful and loving. All right. And so part of this too, what's coming on with all of this, these little blackouts and everything. So this is, it's not my theory. This is what's going on. And there's a lot of groups that are supporting this. And that doesn't really matter to me, because my committee supports this. When I say my committee, for those watching new for the first time, I'm talking about my holy angels and celestial committee. That's what I call my team, my spirit team. I call them my committee, because we have committee meetings every morning. We have committee meetings every day. All right. And checking in with them. And that's what we do. Inside, this is the best place to do our research, because right now, any type of research we do outside on any of these social medias, this, it's tainted. They can try to manipulate. They can, for every truth, there's a lie right behind there. They try to saturate all the social media with so much gibberish. You have to decipher it. What's real, what's not real. Well, sometimes our minds like little puzzles like that, but we don't have to do that to ourselves and drive ourselves crazy. We can escape that illusion and that confusion if we just fall into our sacred heart center, go within, and that's where all the answers are. So we all know that Starlink has been initiated. All the satellites they've been putting up into the satellites. All the satellites they've been putting up into space to create Starlink. Okay. What is that for? It's for moving forward. Now, it isn't using, let me see, it's not AI, okay? This is really hand in hand working with guardians. Yes, with our celestial guardians, these high vibrational beings, high dimensional beings, and working together to phase out the third dimension and all those that are evil. Like, I'll just say them controllers. That's all. The controlling aliens are gone. Okay, the top of that is gone. What we're left in, what's trickling, is all of those, some of their bloodline, and some of those that they blackmailed and manipulated. They trickle down. They're taking care of the trickle down, cleaning house now. All right. Behind the scenes, things that we really aren't being told about, because the news won't report it. Big changes. So what's going to happen is, when they move our internet over to Starlink, you know what that is? That is quantum consciousness. And if you're not in the fifth dimensional energies, you won't be able to access it. So what does that mean? That means no more control, manipulation, no more porn, no more anything that's not for the highest and greatest won't be on this system. So, and everybody's like, what? Every one of you watching, you don't have anything to worry about. It's okay. You'll be good. But yeah. And everything is closely monitored, but not like what you think, not in a controlling way. Because when we're in the fifth dimension frequency, that consciousness of love and light and truth, to find truth and harmony, everyone is crystal clear. There's nothing hidden. There's nothing to hide, right? And we're getting along in peace and harmony. And so and it's not like, oh, there's always sentient beings that guard, okay? But it's not like no one's judging you. You can't get to the next dimension unless you choose to do so. No one's holding you back. No one's judging you. It's all you. It's all you. You go as high as you want to go. So, thank you so much. I just see now on YouTube, there's an option for super stickers and super chat. And so thank you so much, Sarah. Super Space Cookie, thank you so much for your super sticker. And Richard, thank you so much for yours as well. You too. Thank you so much. And it doesn't matter. I love these. You don't have to. It does matter. Let me go back. It does. I'm very appreciative of that. But it's not mandatory. Let me say that. I appreciate this. And it does help. Just goes towards the show, and just, who doesn't like tips? Anyway, just to thank you. But so I don't want anyone to feel upset or feel like, oh my goodness, you can't do that, because just participating, your energy and your love and light in the sacred circle that's priceless, baby, priceless. So I don't have to worry about that. All right, so did I blow your minds with that? You knew this is coming. You know that this is here, not that it's coming. It's here, and it's just for it to be brought, into the forefront. And so, yeah. Oh, this is so exciting. Such exciting times that we are in. And it can seem like it's scary, but it just depends where you're getting your information from. And so always, like I say, always go within, always surround yourself with people like this, and everything will be good. And we help each other. Maybe fill in any blanks or answer some questions that we may have. Speaking of which, is there any clarity? Is there any questions or anything that anyone has? You can please put that in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer those for you. So let me give you all a little bit of time, because there's a delay between live and you hearing it and then posting into the comments. And so, yay. But exciting times that we are in. So don't mistake any blackouts or anything like this. And I can tell you that the United States is not going to go into war with anyone else. It's just the opposite. A lot of things that are, it's a circus. It's a freaking circus act. What you do see on TV, for those who are still trying to watch the news or anything like that, it's a joke. It's a circus. It's a very bad performance. And it's hoping that those that do watch go, what am I watching? What planet am I on? What's going on? What the heck is this? This isn't real news, is it? That in itself to make you go, this is so ridiculous. It can't be real. So Veronica VB, I saw a line of Starlink satellites go over. It was so cool. Oh, that is so cool. Now let's see, Veronica, you're in Australia, right? Yeah, Australia. That is a line of them. That is so cool. Okay, so who remembers the movie Men in Black? Because that's the visual, and talking to my committee they gave me was like, so I can't remember if it was Men in Black 1 or 2, but I think it's the second one. But it was like they had something like that set up, but it was more like a protective net around Earth to protect against invading aliens, right? But it's not, well, maybe in a sense it is protecting from lower vibrations, right? But yeah. So it's pretty interesting. I thought about that and started to giggle, and I just started laughing. I was like, so you know what? All these space sci-fi movies we were watching, how much of it was really for, doing a little bit of prophecy and foretelling? All right. Yes, South Australia. Ooh, Veronica Vivi. That's awesome. Yeah. So, Richard, do you remember that? Yeah, from that movie, The Men in Black. Yeah. Awesome. But that's what it made me think about. And it was like, that's great. That is so amazing. And so, yeah. Woohoo. And we were already seeing a slippage of time, aren't we? We're all feeling that. And it's great. Let it go. Just let it go. Veronica. My favorite movies are The Men in Black. I have 1 and 2 on DVDs. Yeah, and Veronica. Yeah, I really like those. You can resonate with it in some strange way, right? Maybe it's not a strange way. Maybe it's because we do have memory. When you would say the memories of past lives, there's some memories of being with other beings that look different, that aren't what we would call humans, but they're different. And I don't like that there isn't really a classification of race. That's, we're all sources children, and of course we all look different. So why don't we just be accepting, and it should be exciting of, oh wow, this is great. So as we keep ascending in this ascension, as we keep opening up, more of that veil of forgetfulness is going away. We're remembering more and more as well. So it even seems like, okay, so we're going through this confusion first, but after this confusion, there's clarity. It's like, aha. And yeah, so it happened to me the other day. There was something that happened, and it wasn't deja vu. It wasn't anything like that. Because when that happens, it's usually like a marker for ourselves. We left that for us as we're on track. But it was something like, it seems so familiar more than that. But it was like, yeah, I've heard this before. This is all coming to play. And this is part of that veil dropping. This is part of that amnesia going away. This is part of things coming back and remembering like the game plan, so to speak. And it was like, oh, this is cool. Woo. Anyway, so Richard, I like the Babylon 5 show. I haven't watched that, Richard. Let's see. Veronica, a line from a 70s Australian band called Skyhook's horror movie. It's the 6:30 news, always plays in my head. Okay. Horror movie, it's the 6:30 news, always plays in my head. Huh. That's interesting. I have to check that out. Richard, MIB International is cool too. Yes, yeah. Let's see, Wendy, I'm finding that more people look familiar to me, but I don't know them. Yes, Wendy, yes, yeah. This is a time, too, of accelerated soul tribes. We're finding more of the soul tribes. Light workers are coming together. We really, this is cool, and because it's, here it is. There's no more dragging our feet, not really goofing off, but dragging our feet. It's decision time. What path do you want to take? What train are you going to get on? The 3D train or the 5D train? And the crazy train. I think we've had enough of the crazy train. So that was a good song, but see. All right. Let's see. Robin, I just slipped out of my body for a brief moment. It was so weird. I have not done that since I was a teenager. Bravo, Robin. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, right? This stuff is coming back, or is like, whoa, it's coming back to us. And it's like, You literally can, those who meditate now, it's even more powerful. You can feel electrical. You can feel like the electricity going through you. You can feel your energy field around you. You can feel it. Yeah, you can, and it can be wet and cool because, when you stop and think about, that we are mostly water, but energy, light travels through water particles, through water. So it's very, very interesting. Very interesting. Ooh, I got the goosebumps on that one. I got the chills. And so, yes, yeah, while you're wide awake, these things happen. I still hope that if you're having dreams, that you're recording and your dreams and astral travels, right? And a lot of my astral traveling is overnight. I haven't. Yes, I haven't. What we call daydreaming is just daytime astral traveling. We're sitting right here with the eyes open, or even just dazing off, and then we're someplace else. Everyone's done this, unless you were a complete geek and loved school and paid attention to everything that was said by the teachers. The other ones who were like tortured by school, oh yeah, we sat there and daydreamed and didn't pay attention to anything that was being said. We kind of just left our bodies. Anyway, Wendy, I slipped out of my body in the pool today, meditating. I'm a little pink tonight. Uh-oh. Oh, yes, this is a gorgeous day here in southern Connecticut. It's, yes, it was so beautiful. And it's kind of deceiving, too, because the sun is out. It was beautiful day. And then, you just rest your eyes for a minute and you wake up. And now, look, I'm a lobster. No, I'm kidding. Oh, little pink. Let's see, Robin. They're multiplying and I'm losing control. No, Robin, you're in command. Your mind's losing control and slipping down into the sacred heart center. That cosmic heart is in command. This is the true command center right here. Remember? Command. And that's why I think it's great. If you feel confused, stop thinking and feel. Stop thinking and feel. And it was so funny because after the spiritual message circle last night, Melissa Parks and I chatted for a few minutes, and it was just like, oh my goodness, we were. It was like we were held in that sacred space and giving messages and everything was so beautiful. But as soon as it was over, we both were just like confused. We're just babbling, and we're like, you know what? I have no idea. I think we're both so tired and energized at the same time. Let's call it a night. But it was like we would talk and just stop. And I was like, well, I'm glad we didn't do this on air. But that seems to be what's going on a lot. And that's okay. That's okay. All right. So, Richard, I've done my classwork, so I don't have any homework. Oh, I had homework. I still didn't do it. Like, whatever. Veronica, I got to keep grounding or I bang into stuff and get boo-boos. Yes, thank you Thank you for mentioning that. We do have to stay grounded. Most definitely stay grounded. And this planet, and there's overlays of her identity, like overlays with our identity. We have our 3D name. We have our fifth dimensional names. We're known, maybe in a different vibration and dimension by another name or a sound. So, third dimension is Earth. Fifth dimension, she's known as Tara. Seventh dimension is Gaia. And so as we're going through these dimensions, right? But anyway, this planet, Earth, Tara, I'm hearing, fifth dimensional, just hook into this planet, the Earth star, which is below your feet. Just anchor into that energy center. All right. And then take deep breaths and feel you're anchoring in here. Now, here's the thing. And you can feel everything up from your feet. Because here's, and I've known this, and when someone described it, it was like bang right on. So we hook into the earth, right? And we feel that from the bottoms of our feet going down. We feel that tingling sensation. Well, here's the thing, is that the earth star, that chakra is connected directly to cosmic energies, to the cosmic heart, to the crystal star cosmic heart, to that Christos energy. And so we're to earth connects directly to us, because a lot of people say, well, you do have these, and we do have these higher chakras, but that we have to ground first and then go back up to reach that. Well, here's the thing, is you can ground, connect with that, and it's a big loop anyway. Connect with the cosmic heart, with the crystal star. All right. And then pull it, and then go back down to the earth star underneath your feet, and then have just all that energy go up, and then out, and continuing to go up. And I find that it's a continuous loop, though. It's a circuit that's connected and keep looping around. Okay. Robin, in reference to your comment, you said I got chills. I was singing Grease the movie. I got chills, and they're multiplying from Grease. Yeah. I got chills. I won't do that. I don't want all of y'all to run away. I won't sing. Oh, gosh. I love a new old song I heard today. I was born to love you. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Wendy, what I've noticed the most is I am hearing or reading things, and I remember knowing that information for years. It's like I momentarily didn't think about it, not that I forgot it. Right. We have everything that we learn, that we come across. I think we file it away. You already know it, but we kind of maybe just put it in a file cabinet and was saving it for just the right moment, right? It's like an activation with Reiki, Wendy. It's already there. And even if it's activated, and then, all right, and then what happens is an upgrade comes to that activation. And when that upgrade hits that what's already been activated, you get an update now that brings it forward, even more updated and more powerful. I say that because I know that Wendy is a Reiki master as well. So, and we got a lot of powerful healers in this circle, no matter what the modality is. All right. Ron, I keep thinking I am the oracle. No, and it weirds me out. What is an oracle? I prefer your thoughts than Googling it, if you don't mind. So here's what's absolutely, you are an oracle. And I think it's just whatever label you would like to call yourself. But quite honestly, vibrationally is what my committee's told me, is a psychic, medium, intuitive, oracle, shaman. Well, shaman, there's a little bit more healing there. It's not just the prophecy, okay? Or the psychic, but a lot of the older generational, or the older intuitives were healers too. It wasn't separation. It wasn't, I'm just this, I'm just this. You did everything, because every message is coming through should be healing, should be one of healing. You should leave with a sense of healing, not of doom and gloom. And so oracle, interesting, what I find too, is we like the terms oracles if it sounds familiar to you, like in Greece, and back in those times where you see the names changed, oracles, whether they're mystics. Mm-hmm. Anybody think of any different names? Now light workers. But working for the light though, because it's all very magical, but we have to be careful that we are in the white, the highest for greatest, the white light of any of these terms, phrases, state of beings, right? Magic is good if it's kept balanced, if it's kept in the light. Black magic, not so good. You get what I'm saying. Yes, Ruth, seer. Thank you. Absolutely seer. Yeah. So it's oh, you're welcome, Veronica. You're welcome. So maybe you had a past life and you resonate with that term oracle. You had a past life in Greece as an oracle, or familiar with one somehow, some way, shape, or form. But I wouldn't be surprised if you're oracle. So yes. Oh, there's Melissa Parks. Oh my goodness, what are you doing still up? Missy's awake. Sage. Of course, yes, very good, Melissa. Sage. Hello. Oh my goodness. Yes, all of it. Different terms, different phrases. And it really is, like I say, it's they're all keys to the energy access. All right. It's just, again, what key you take to the lock to unlock it. That's all it is. The frequencies, the keys, the sound that you take to unlock that next level or to access a level. Okay. So there you go. It's summertime. Okay, good. So you stay awake longer in the summer because the sun's out longer. I know that, that is so true though. In the wintertime, if it gets dark so early, it does. I remember that. Sometimes, wintertime is dark and 8 o'clock. It's just like, it feels like 10. Look, sorry. Now you got me yawning. But it does. But in the summertime, yeah, you can definitely hang with it a little bit longer while the sun's still out. Yay! Too funny. Ooh. All right. Woo! This is great stuff. Y'all are great. Do you have any other questions or any thoughts or anything you want to share? Let me see if there was anything else that we're all having fun, enjoying this conversation. And yeah. Yes. If there's anything else that I need to tell you, just, stay focused. Stay focused on the light. Stay focused on love, divine love, because love wins. Love always wins. Always. There's nothing more powerful than that source, that divine love. Nothing. And so, Veronica, yep, it's dark here at 5 now. Right, yeah. So when it's darker earlier, then it fools your body. And you just want to go to bed. Yeah. Yes, because you're near the winter solstice for you. Oh, that's great. So, that's gonna, and I'm kind of looking forward to this. Maybe let me. I'm looking for all the changes really that's happening, and something I didn't even realize though. But the Earth does have bulge in the middle because there's a band that is dissolving. There's a band of control. There's a band of debris and gunk from well, I know where it's from, but I'm not going to go into all of this long dissertation about it. Anyway, it's the let me say this. It's Earth's landfill. But it's not from Earth. It was from the evil controller, so to speak, and they're trash. really was affected the earth. They put a ring around and like a rubber band bulged the earth. And this was after the fall of Atlantis created that pole shift, the first pole shift, all right, for this planet. And that's when everything went all right, crazy. And so if they were trying to keep everyone in the third and fourth dimension we know as heaven, all right, the energy that had to go somewhere, because they were trying to, when you trap and try to trap somebody inside a certain perimeter, where are you going to put your trash? Really, let's think about all this. So it created this band. So it created the northern and southern hemispheres. Now, we are currently in the pole shift back to how it was, back to higher vibrational times, all right, back to the fifth dimensional energies. And what happens is that 3D Earth is maybe this size. As she expands, it's truly an expansion. Fifth dimensional Tara is bigger. Seventh dimensional Gaia is even bigger than that. So the size of this planet is going to triple by the time we get to the seventh dimension. All right. And so it's, but we're expanding too. We're getting lighter, light expands, right? So we are getting lighter, and they're telling me here about, they're reminding me, they told me this before. I don't understand this. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a mathematician. But it's just, it's the light. It's not the physical mass. It's the light that's expanding. It's the light that's getting bigger. And so it just, as all of this expands and everything goes back to like it's supposed to, anyone that knows astrology, you know that Earth was on this a slight tilt. Well, that's all changing. That was our control. You know, that was kind of like our control knife being stabbed. How do you control it? Like, I'm going to stab it. That's all being removed, dissolved, taken care of. So in this process, of course, our magnetics are going to shift, change, alter our gravity. And so we're feeling all of this on a daily basis. And it has to be implemented in these small bursts, and sometimes a little longer. Because if we were to be exposed to these frequencies all at once, we would probably blow up. We couldn't handle it. So I'm giving it to us a little at a time, so we can handle it. Awesome. That's great. And even if we don't feel like it, this feels lovely. You know, we have a different idea. And isn't this funny when we do this expectation? What do you think expectation is going to look like? You know, we look like angels. We're glowing. We're just so awesome. You know, so peaceful. But the reality of what we're going through right now is like, oh my gosh, I'm falling to the floor. I'm drooling all over myself. I was like, oh yes, we're having fun. Yay. You know, I know a lot of you can relate to that. Yes, woohoo! Anyway, we're gonna get through it all. It's lots of fun. So what's going to happen is that all the energy is going to smooth out. We're all going to be onto this one hemisphere, just one, this all, and no more of these time zones, all this stuff. And so it's really beautiful. But so then my committee had shared with me, and all of us have, when I say these celestial beings, they don't like to call it ETs or aliens, but there are a lot of powerful guardians that are sitting in each and every one of your spirit team, however you want to call them, your team, your committee. We for those who are meditating, for those who are a part of this ascension, they're there. They're there for those in the 3D when they're those that are like right in the middle, they're on that verge of waking up, taking the blindfold off. They're right there for them too. The only ones they're not there for, because it's a waste of time, is the pure evil people that don't want anything to do with that. All right, they've already made their choice. They have already made their choice, and that's okay, because karma's coming collecting. And this is going to be exposed big time. This month to the end of the year and continuing on. Woohoo! So it's good stuff. But so what I'm reminded to, like with time and then mass, is that mass doesn't mean wait. And this is where they were telling me to. And also, I'm just going to say it, Tesla comes to me quite often. And I haven't figured out what the connection is, other than I just admire this great man, and one of many. But Tesla lately isn't coming around. And when he used to come around, he would just stand there. And now he's smiling. He's smiling more and more and smiling. And he's looking more, and he doesn't have the stress lines when he used to come to me. And I was like, I'm sorry, you were brilliant. And then the gritty bastards just, took your technology and stole it. We withheld this technology from humanity. And I was like, it's okay. Justice will come one day. I know this. And so we had this conversation years ago. So I think that's why it's like continuing this. Oh, now he's coming around and showing me thumbs up. By the way, Starlink is using Tesla's technology. Clean technology. It's not hurting the earth, us, space. Hello. Woohoo! Anyway, Tesla understood all of this that I'm saying, and I guess I need to share it for some reason. But that you take time. The physicists of this planet get it wrong, because they apply time to their equations. I've heard is take the time out of it. And mass doesn't mean weight. Mass is the circumference of spheres, of the energy spheres. There it is. I would laugh because I'm just okay. You've heard about people who just, or they live with a normal life, and then they sit down and they start journaling all this scientific stuff and all these equations and quotes and stuff. And I'm just like, I have no idea what any of this means. I'm just going, okay, that's fine. Thank you. I got it. I'll share it because it's going to be something to somebody. But I just know that it's going to be great. And light as a feather. There we go. Right? Yay, that's awesome. Yeah. All right, let me go back, catch up on some of these wonderful comments here. Linnell, yay. I love all visiting lost time for a bit. Yeah. Robin, yes, I just told the group I was reading for last night that love always wins. Exactly. Always. And let's see. I had so many talkers at the garage sale today, just talkers. My soul is so happy. It's that energy exchange. It really, it's beautiful. And it's, how many of you then we're going to find this more and more too, is that it's not so much and we should be very careful with the words that we say, but it's that energy exchange, right? And have you ever had a conversation with someone, seriously, walk away and then go, I have no idea what we talked about, but the energy exchange was awesome, because it's kind of like the 3D parts of you are having a conversation, and then your upper multi-vibrational, whether it's telepathic, they're having a conversation, and it's multi-layer conversation, and but you walk away with this great feeling, and it's like, oh, that's wonderful. Oh, all right. And it's just a heart to heart. And that's the thing. You can have conversations mind to mind. It's very logical. All right. It's kind of cold. Or you can have that heart to heart. And when a heart person tries to talk to somebody that's always in their mind and logical, and I have this degree, and I'm this, I'm that, I'm da 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 da. Yeah, okay, we're not even on the same page. I'm out of here. All right. Heart to heart connection always wins, is the strongest and always wins. Right? Absolutely. All right, so Veronica, thanks. You explained that well. Every day is an energetic surprise. Not always a good one. I know, right? Yeah, it's exactly. There's a great, high energy, and there's days I'm still in my pajamas. Now I got to take a shower and put my night pajamas on. I got to get out of my day pajamas to my night pajamas. But there's days like that. You're just dragging. It's like, oh my gosh. Wendy, I am amazed at how many people still need to wake up. I'm assuming not everyone's going to. But there is more than we realize that are waking up. Now, they also chose not to. So know that this is all part of what needs to happen. This is all part of happening. And if they signed up not to do that, listen, no souls are lost. No one's lost. There's no such thing. The universe, God, source recycles everything. There's no waste. You don't destroy energy, you transform it. So if we keep that in mind, that everyone is playing their role, doing their part. Some are very dramatic and may end with, have you seen those actors where it's really bad death or they're dying? Like, oh, wait, I can do that better. Seriously. But that's what, just remember that everyone is doing their part. Even if we don't understand it, we will more and more the closer that we get there. Okay? Let's see. Robin, justice is being served right now. Oh, absolutely. It is. Yes. Oh, yeah. Veronica and Linnell, I love socializing at garage sales, yard sales. Just, it's interesting the people that you meet, even thrift stores. And it's fascinating because we all get that, the whole, in a sense, recycling too. Some things are good, and we're going to come to a time to even good old swap meets. Just here, I don't need this. What do exchange? Wouldn't that be fun? Going forward, whatever. And just, what do you need? This is what I need. Does anybody have, what I need? This is what I have to offer. Does anyone need this? And isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful. And so think about that, manifest that, make that happen. And yeah, we're just going to get to a point to where everyone's needs are satisfied, and we're just going to keep helping each other. And it's beautiful. What does that look like? We want all the specifics, don't we? We want the blueprints. I want everything, Can we have all of that? And this is the surrendering, is just letting all that go, and just, let's just enjoy one day at a time, one step at a time, and know that this is very much powerful times that we are in. And I am so, so happy to be here. And I know each and every one of you are too. Yay. So hold on just one moment. Because I'm seeing that let me see something. This is showing that I had a comment, but I don't see it. Oh, there you are. I guess I had to keep refreshing the page. Thank you, Melissa, for testing it out. Hi from Rumble. Thank you. I am Melissa Parks. Yay! Okay, so I just have to refresh it. Okay. to see some of the comments and they're on the bottom. Okay. Gotcha. I see how that happens now. Just still learning about it. So thank you for doing that, Melissa. Yay! Because it works differently than what we're used to, and that's okay. Hey, go with it. Wing it. Woohoo! Wing it! All right. Robin, I had a lady tell me about her unicorn. She said, nobody believes me. I know you do, right? It was my energy. Oh, absolutely. Unicorns are surreal, dragons. Oh, yeah. These are the energies we need to be working with. So, Veronica, I started visiting my local community center a couple of days ago. I'm finding it fascinating and fulfilling. There you go. You're welcome. Thank you, Melissa. Yes. Yes. And this is, I know it's time, but get more involved with your community. And I don't say it's not so much like the politics, because that's changing. It really is changing, reshaping, reforming. But it's important for us to be a part of. We already are a part of a neighborhood. Let's get involved with our community, though, and and just we have to know what's going on and be a part of that, and working together. This is how every community, every city, town, state, I mean, this is how they rebuild, and we get stronger moving forward, making sure that everyone is taken care of. It's for everyone's highest and greatest, so to speak, whatever's happening, even for the earth. So I love our city implemented a rain barrel initiative. And so, yeah. So if you bought rain barrels through the city at a discount, and that helps support, that's huge. Nature, it helps support nature, helps support the earth, and it helps the community building. So I was like, yeah, jump on that. So it's things like that. This is what I'm talking about, is let's just get back to the basics. How can it change your world? Start with you. Start with yourself. Start with your community. Well, start with your home. How do you keep your home? How do you keep your inside of yourself? How do you keep your home? Taking care of the neighbors, to essentially at least know what's going on in your neighborhood, know whose car goes where. Just that kind of thing. Just being aware of your neighbors, your neighborhood, and your community, and then get involved. And then there we go. All right. So thank you so much, each and every one of you. Next week is Father's Day, so I will not be doing a show next week for Father's Day, for the Divine Masculine Day, and so honoring Divine Masculine and all living beings. But I will be back then on the 27th in 2 weeks. And it sounds like it's a really long time, but I'm telling you, I'm going to blink. We're all going to blink. I'm going to be right back here again. So, woohoo! Be sure to catch the rest of the shows of Goldylocks Productions the rest of this week right here on YouTube or on Rumble. So thank you all so very much. Many blessings to each of you. And remember, love wins always.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.